Yummy, yummy. Summer's the ideal time to brew a pot of perfect tea. I mean, take a look at that loose tea. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's the kind of thing that's perfect if you chill it. You can invite friends or neighbors over to enjoy a glass or two. Hot or cold, tea is always my first choice.
You drink it every morning.
Yep, I do.
It's super tasty. All right, today the tea specialist is in the house to explain different techniques for brewing delicious, unique teas. It's Melissa Stafford, and she is with Fava Tea Company. And you're already pouring it out.
I am, indeed. So thanks for having us. We're so excited to be here. Thank you. So I wanted to highlight some new brewers that we just got in stock last week. So
they look nice.
16 ounces. I put 2 teaspoons of tea in here. I just poured the hot water in. The beauty of something like this is it stays hot for an appropriate amount of time, but then it cools off very, very well. So if you prefer to have iced tea, you could brew it, stick it in the fridge. I cut back on,
Is it glass or plastic?
It's plastic, BPA free.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's
So
fantastic. And the
travel-friendly.
tea was in the bottom here. The mesh is at the top, so you pour the water in. Then when you pour it out or drink it,
Drink right from it. Yeah,
you can drink right from it.
here. And the seal that's right around the top, when you pour that hot water through, it expands so there's no leaking. It's brilliant.
Beautiful bottle,
fantastic.
too.
And I like black myself, so this is the one that I would go with, but we have the pretty pink blossom one. So and it's a Japanese greens, and I know in the past we've talked a lot about flavored teas, and we'll talk a little bit about those this morning too, but Japanese greens are my absolute favorite. So I brewed genmai this morning, traditional Japanese green tea, no added flavor to it, so you get the pure rich grassiness. I know in the show today we talked a lot about weight loss and you know, family health and pet health, so a traditional green tea is perfect.
And it's
good
so
for you.
full of
Very good for you.
antioxidants.
Very good for you.
Well, let's kind of run through some of the types of tea you have, because you've got over 300 different flavors of tea that people can come and try and smell and look at, because they're beautiful to look at too.
Exactly, yeah. In the store, everything's laid out. So if there's a blend that you want to see, you want to get a closer look at, there's a little sniffer tin for you to pop the top off. You can get a look at absolutely everything in the store.
Okay.
The first one that we have here is our Summerberry Splash, brand new for the month of July. I'm so excited. That one is on promotion, so any one of the 3 stores that you go into, you can try that one. It's a citrus berry tea. There's no caffeine. It's got a rooibos base to it, so it's naturally caffeine free. My little guy absolutely loves this one. We have a picture of Summerberry Splash in the fridge ever since we rolled it out on July 1st.
well,
So,
and you guys last time we were here brought, I think it's watermelon lime. All my kids love that one.
Isn't that amazing?
They love it.
The aroma is so strong.
And
I love
Tiffany
it.
was holding up this bag when you were talking about the flavor, and the wonderful thing is you come home with instructions. So you don't have to wonder how long to steep it, how long how much of the tea you're supposed to put in per cup. Everything is right on the package for you.
It's right there.
Which is
Because
wonderful.
It can be a tad bit overwhelming when you come into the store. There's so much to see. There's so much to look at. So if you want the personal tour around the store, we can do that. Or if you just want to be left alone and, you know, peruse yourself and have it like a little tea safari, you can do that. Either way, however you want to do it.
That sounds fun.
I love that.
All right, what's the next one? This one looks very earthy. Is that the one you made?
This is my genmai.
Okay.
That's the one that I made.
All right.
Absolutely beautiful, traditional Japanese green tea. This one is also blended with another traditional Japanese green tea called matcha.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a double dose of antioxidants.
Yeah.
So it's just a really great grassy blend. Absolutely fantastic. If you've tried a traditional genmai in the past, give ours a try, because it's exceptional.
And
It's
not
superb.
bitter?
Not bitter.
Not
at
bitter.
all. Very, very smooth. Got just a tad bit of sweetness on the finish.
All right.
Yum.
The
And-
next one almost
yeah.
looks like a cereal, but
It
it's
does.
not.
It looks like it could be granola, right?
it does.
It does. I swear. Throw a little in your yogurt.
Yeah.
No, it's sweet melon. It's another herbal tea that we have, naturally caffeine free. Great if you have kids. Another one of my son's favorites. He asked when we were going to be doing sweet melon because it is one of his favorites. But another one, it's great. You want to get away from juices and Kool-Aids and anything that's got artificial stuff in it. That's definitely the one to go to.
Awesome. What about the last one? Is the one on the table, I think, is the most beautiful.
Yeah, that's
It
our
is.
summer blend. And last year we won an award for that one at the World Tea Competition. We took 3rd place for flavored black tea. And yeah, that's an award winner. So we blend that one up every year.
It's
And that's
beautiful.
our Fava Summer Blend. And that's one of them actually all of them, with the exception of Genmai, we carry from March through September.
Okay.
And then starting in September, we switch over to all of our winter blends. So,
can I taste this one?
yes,
And I can
please.
taste it right
Yeah,
out of this
right
container.
out of
Okay,
there.
and this is the Genmai, right?
That's the
Because
Genmai.
I'm interested in green tea because a lot of people don't like the flavor of it.
Correct.
But if you can get used to it, the health
I love
benefits
it.
are tremendous. And
are
I like green
so
tea.
good.
Well,
and the other thing too is, even if you don't like something right at that moment,
good.
Yeah.
give it
It's
a try.
fantastic.
Keep going back to it. When we first opened the store 6 years ago, I was not an
Ooh, I like
Earl
that.
Grey drinker. I was not a fan of Earl Grey whatsoever, and I just kind of kept working at it and working at it. And Karen from the Brookfield store will tell you the same thing. She was not a fan of Genmai, and she just kept working at it, and she loves it. It's one of her absolute favorites now.
Well, and for somebody who doesn't like green tea to start, because it is very earthy, it's a very earthy flavor and taste.
Yeah.
I just add a little honey or a little bit
Exactly.
of lemon. I like the honey because it adds sweetness and it's natural.
Honey, lemon, a little bit of sweetener.
Yeah.
If you choose to use raw rock sugar, you can do that. If you choose to use like
Yeah.
a stevia or something like that, whatever works for you, you're still doing your body so
much good.
So good.
My kids for Mother's Day bought a pitcher that you guys had here, your last
Is it that
appearance.
glass one?
It was
Yeah.
the glass
Yes,
one that
I
has the
love
meshing
that
thing on the
one.
inside, and I make
Yeah.
iced tea every couple days. Have a new pitcher in it. I love it. It's the best Mother's Day present I've ever had, and I mean that sincerely.
awesome.
Yeah, and what I love about what you guys do is when people come in, you're so passionate about what you do.
Right.
You help people find the right tea
Yeah.
for them. It's not high pressure.
No.
It's come and visit us, sample some things, take a whiff of it, and you've got wonderful cups and pots
Yeah.
and pitchers and containers, and it's an exciting place to visit and just smell for a
Yeah.
little while.
I could fill up the whole table with
Look at this
everything
one.
that we have.
This is
So I
like-
wanted to just kind of bring some various different items that we have.
I love this one that we were just showing because the mesh is on the inside.
there's
then-
kitties on it.
And there's kitties on it. See?
That's really nice.
Okay, put that back on
Sometimes
now.
I think they're just really fun to have. You know, they're kind of fun little toys, these little teacups. I mean, they really
Oh,
are.
absolutely. Our house is filled with them. I literally
believe it.
have one of everything because,
Yeah.
you know, over the years, and styles change and colors change. So, yeah,
The
it's
flavor
awesome.
is so much richer when it's loose like this versus a bag. So I think
For
if you
sure.
haven't tried loose leaf teas and all the different flavors that are out there, you've got to go and just experience. You're going to fall in love with it. Here's where you can find Fava Tea Company. They're in Greenfield or Brookfield. They'll help you walk you through all the different aromas, flavors, tastes, and benefits that you can receive at favatea.com is their online location. So much fun. Come in.
Thanks,
Choose
ladies.
an expert. You'll help.
Absolutely.
Come back
Any one of
every
our
day.
staff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Will you make one of these
Love
for
it.
me? Sure. All right. Okay.
We